Isn't it a tremendous thing that Isabel and lots of people like her are still there for you to buy the records and to turn up at these tours?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Yeah, we when we were kids and we were writing music, you know, the hope, the dream is always to write songs that will sort of last beyond that moment and be relevant to people 10, 20, 30 years later. And of course, here we are now celebrating our 30th anniversary of being a band, and to see that that still, you know, has power to inspire people and the stories associated with songs. It's such a great thing that we're so proud of and so blessed with.
I mean, a blessing it must be.
And I can officially update you on how old you were. You were 14 because I'm 39. So
there you go.
We were
Thank
both
you. That's
14.
helpful. So you are exactly my genre. You know, I remember it vividly.
So who did you fancy? Which one of the three?
I couldn't. Don't do this to me. That's so embarrassing. It's like, Dad, no, I'm married. I can't say that.
What do you mean you're married? What's that got to do with it? You're 14.
No, I know. Anyway, I'm getting embarrassed. But what I'm interested in, what I wanted to ask you about is, you know, we talk and we see a lot of child bands growing up, often families, and often it's quite dysfunctional behind the scenes, and often families go off and never speak to each other, whatever it may be. How have you walked that path as brothers, where you've managed to stay friends and continue to produce new material?
Well, we're still working on it. Is the first part.
we set up a band so we don't have to talk to each other. We just show up for the songs.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the thing is, it's very uncommon to do what we've done. We know that, and all families have their tensions, as we talked about earlier. And you guys were talking about this morning. No. But I think, you know, music has always been something that is special to us, something that we could do together, something that we're passionate about. And frankly, you know, this many years later, it has to be about a lot more than, you know, the issues. It has to be about something you're working towards and doing together that you care about. And that's the way music's been. It's something that we've always had that common thread. And you're right, as young bands, especially kids, you know, the people our age, it's incredibly a large amount of pressure. But that's true of honestly anyone at a certain level. If you have a certain amount of success, that brings with it all kinds of challenges. So you just have to sort of
they're supporting each other as well.